Hey guys, it's RC back with episode 2 of our newest Let's Play Motorsport Manager on the PC. Uh, Bought this on Steam about a week ago, been playing it a little bit, and as I mentioned in the first video, check that out if you haven't seen it. It kind of goes through the entire toolbar down here on exactly what we're doing, what we're working with. But on this one, we're picking up right where we left off with some new emails, and we are working our way towards our first race. I think I want to show you the first race or two. We'll kind of do everything. I don't know if I'll do practice and then the race as separate videos. That might make a lot of sense to keep the videos short and condensed. I may still post maybe both videos on the same day to where you're getting all the information. I've got to kind of think about that. If you have any thoughts, please put it in the comments. But anyway, at some point I think we may go just to the races and skip all this mid-month clutter. But here in the early going, like I said, I want people to kind of see everything because I think that helps you understand how to play the game, decisions that you have to make, and things of that nature. But anyway, any comments or thoughts about that, please comment below in the video. So let's pick up here. And again, you will have to forgive all my email pop-ups. We are still under tropical storm warnings here in the Houston area with tropical storm, now tropical storm Harvey. So we have a rain day at home. I'm hoping the power doesn't go out. We've been lucky so far. All right, so fan reaction. RC has taken the reins. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. Is he really good enough to manage our team? Well, you know, mixed reaction. All right, an interview request. Do I decline the interview? Do I accept it? Well, you know, we're all in for press, right? So we're going to do the interview with Natalie Pinkham of Sky News. All right, you've certainly picked a tough task. Are you expected to pick up many points this season? I'm quietly confident we'll manage a few finishes. Now, he went up 5% in his morale. He went up 5% in his morale. Second question. Joey Mawson is seen by your fans as your top driver, and he is. They are not equal drivers. They are 1 and 2. Joey is the better driver. Julian's my number 1. Frankly, I haven't been blown away. I'm lucky enough to have inherited 2 great drivers. Julian has a lot of potential, but I think right now Joey is definitely the better driver. All right, well, he went down 20%. He maxed out. Probably should have went with the other, but, you know, do we want to be honest or do we want to blow smoke up their butt? All right, in the Sky preview, I picked you to finish 10th. The prediction seems fair, but I think we're going to surprise you. Your financial skills are not in doubt, but your pundits are skeptical about whether you belong in the world of motorsports. Managing finances is a big part of motorsports. Well, that made my chairman, my boss, a little happier. And finished the interview. Well, so we pissed off our number 2 driver. Sorry. Don't be so touchy, man. These race car drivers, gee whiz. All right, so we don't have any other emails, and we can see that here. We can see that here. You can also see the individual on what they might be about. So we're going to continue. Well, let's take a quick look. Our car, we have 14 days left on the brakes. And let's take a look at the improvements. These will be ready 1 day before the race, and looks like they are going to be, they're currently at 87%, so that's good. So we're going to actually pop these things up really good. All right, continue. All right, we have 4 new emails. So let's go check those out. All right, the upcoming race in Guilford. and I hope I pronounce these names right. It's a 14-lap race, 3.33-mile course, some rain, 20% chance. Crucial parts are all spec, so it should be an extremely close race. We're going to have soft and medium tires. Our car is one of the best on the grid when it comes to tire wear. All right. Our design center is pretty good, but not the best. Can we upgrade it? No, because we don't have the money. And if you want to check on that, let's go to our headquarters, and he's looking at the design center. All right. To upgrade will cost $15 million. We've got 417,000. Yeah, not happening, dude. All right, huge anticipation, the start of the season. All right, new Coranin Boss GP. Raging Cajun will be out to impress the rest of the paddock. All right, and reliability work is complete. All right, improve your car in the factory. So the reliability is done. All right. Now everybody has switched over to improving the performance on the brakes. And that's where we will be able to bump this from 108 up to the 160. I'm going to go ahead and do the gearbox. Well, let's do the gearbox and the engine. I think we're going to do this until after the race. All right. Now, what you don't see in the inbox, you don't see anything else about sponsors, but you have to pay attention. There are 18 alerts, and they're all in this sponsor category. So that's not an email. Now, if you've ever watched racing, you notice that they put sponsor logos everywhere, on their butt, on their groin, on their boobs, you know, everywhere. Anywhere they can stick a patch or a logo, they do it, and they charge money. Hey, more power to you. But we don't have anything. It's just a plain white car, right? Well, we have 18 offers, basically 3 in each category. So let's take a look at these. Here is the 3. What you're looking for, there's quite a bit to look for here, but you want to look at upfront payment. This is what they're going to pay you today, right now, and then how much they will pay you per race in a bonus, if anything, and what the requirements are to get that payment. And then other examples of where, so like in Germany, you get 2.6, a 2.6 multiplier. In the United States, they would give a 2.2 multiplier. All right, so this company, and I can't make out what that is, but it will last for 7 races. If we finish 6th or better, they give us $864,000, but they're not going to give us anything today. Okay. ADAC will give us, this will only last 4 races. They will give us $2 million. Now, they won't give us anything for each race, but we get $2 million. All right? And then in 4 races, we'll get new sponsor offers. Travelers, if we finish 8th or above, they will give us $723,000. And it will last 4 races. All right, so that's about $2.9 million if we qualify each race. More than this, but we have to earn it. This one is guaranteed. We could never even start the car and we get $2 million. I'm going to accept that one because it puts money in my bank account right now. And there is our logo for ADAC on our car. All right, slot number 2. Sparco, 12th or above, they'll give us $524,000. Well, that's mid pack, because remember, 20 racers every race. All right, nothing up front. Coors will give us 1.8 million, and Swatch will give us 1.8 million. I like, you know, right now I'm looking for money. They're both 4 races. Who do you prefer? I don't drink beer, but hey, having a beer sponsor, that's just cool, right? So we're going to accept that. I mean, you know, you've kind of made it if you're a, you know, have a beer sponsor. Coors, the champagne of beers or something like that. I don't know. All right, slot 3. All right, nothing. 1.8, 4 races. They'll give us 523,000 per race for 6 races. So 5, a million, 2 million. That'll be $3 million. 2 million, a little over 2, about 2.5 million after 4 races, which is more than these guys. So even though it's not up front, it's guaranteed. I don't have to finish any particular place. So I'm going to take that offer. All right, slot 4, Capri Sun, Airbus, and somebody. All right, 2.8 million up front for 8 races. If we finished 15th or better, we get $412,000 for 11 races. So that would be about $4.5 million, but for more races. 1.6 million, that would be 3.2 over this. So this would actually be more, but this is up front, but this is guaranteed. Okay, so I like that. This would be more money, but I have to finish 15th or above. Right now, I'm not confident in anything, so I'm going to take... I like the money up front, but this is guaranteed as well. All right. So, Infinitium, Claro, and Blaupunkt. I actually owned some Blaupunkt stuff at one time. Back in the day, it was the thing to have, you know, the car stereos and the home stereos. Now you can't even buy record players. Alright, 5 races, 12th or better, 13th or better. Alright, well, these are great, but this pays me no matter what. 12th or better. 151, 147. This is for 4 races, more money, so I can maybe renegotiate. So there is our sponsorship. All right, so we have Asprey, Alitalia, Coors, Infinitum, Roses, and ADAC. So there is our car. All right, so we've done our sponsorship, and now look, we have 4.2 million in the bank. Excellent. All right, we are now traveling to our location. Somebody stole my notebook. There it is. One of my kids must have got in it. All right, so top speed, high speed corners, which is going to be an issue since none of our guys can corner, and acceleration is useful. All right, so that's kind of giving you indicators in how to set up your car. Let's see, let me check real quick. We are 14 minutes into the recording, so okay, so I just want to make a note. We talked about sponsors in this one. All right, so right now we can fix parts. Well, there's really no, oh, there is parts to fix, isn't there? Right? Oh, no, because all we did was we improved the brakes. So now they're maxed out at 100%, so that's awesome. We are improving the engines, but they will not be ready until later. All right, so there's really nothing to fix. We selected our sponsors. All right, there's really nothing to fix. All right, so we will go ahead and race. All right, so we are going up here to Great Britain for Guildford Grand Prix. See, here in the States, you know, we're used to tracks that just go in a circle. Now, this looks like a course I'd love to ride my motorcycle on, but... All right, we're loading up, and we will do the practice run first, assuming this mod has practices. Yes, all right, so we're at Guildford. We are practicing. It's sunshiny today, but remember we did hear that there could be some rain at the course, right? So we might want to try some wet tires, even though they won't be very good. All right, now, in practice, we want the two best feedback people. So those are the guys that we're going to put in the cars for feedback purposes. Doesn't mean Fuoco is going to drive the race, just in practice. Falchero will get the car as the better driver. All right, that's our drivers. Car setup. When you're looking at this, the green bar is your mechanic's current recommendation, okay? The yellow indicator is where you're at right now. So we're going to hit change setup for Mawson's car. And what we're trying to do is you're trying to dial the car in. All right, so speed is going to be done by your gear ratio. All right, so I always like to start kind of in the middle. That moves handling off just a touch, but I want that in the middle to start. We're going to go on soft tires, and I think we're good there. And on this guy, we want to come back, and handling, we want to come back a little bit. And downforce, we want to come back a little bit. Let's put him on the mediums, and we'll confirm that. All right. Now, weight stripping, this is where you would actually, okay, so like we have 100%. So we could actually dial that back to 80%, and we would get 75 bonus performance out of it for the 25 drop off in reliability. Now, performance equates to better. So and then you can also do the whole car, the car as a whole, if you wanted to do that. I think I want to put that at 85 because that's still high green, but gives us 45 extra performance. All right, so we'll try that. Continue. All right, so I've basically centered everybody. And let's go ahead and send them out. Now, if you simulate practice, they'll do it themselves. You can't really dial it in, though, so we're going to take practice. All right, we'll send him out. I've already set all this, so we've already, you know, we'll go ahead and do that. And we'll send him out. Basically, it's asking you to do what you just did. All right, now what we're paying attention for is any comments that pop up. Now the right side will be Fuoco, the left side will be Mawson. The second they say anything is bad, let's bring them in. Otherwise, we want them to take at least one full lap. So your out lap is your first lap, just kind of getting used to the car. And then you actually have a driving lap where they can increase their knowledge, and then they'll come into the pits automatically. Okay? But if anything pops up ahead of time, we'll bring them in immediately. And you can see our guys are 7 and 8. And pit row is right here. All right, so they're not on their outlap anymore. So now they're actually racing. And also you see that they have changed out. So Mawson has turned in a track best time. All right, he's hitting the limiter on the straights. All right, so let's bring him in. Mawson's hit the track best in the first 2 sectors. All right, we're coming around, pit row. Fuoco's coming in. We're going to let Mawson go another, and Mawson has set the track record. All right, we're going to pause it for a second because the timer's running. We only have 12 minutes of game simulation time. All right, so speed balance, very poor. All right, now we're going to send out again, but it's going to pull up the information from this first lap that he did. All right, very poor. Well, we don't know which way to go, right? All right, so I'm going to go up to that end. Handling, let's bring it up a little bit because that was good. We need to find out which way is the right way. And the downforce, let's do that. And let's bring back speed a little bit. All right. Let's go out. All right, so qualifying trim is 1 lap, race trim is 4 laps. But all I want is short right now. His tires are fine, but let's go ahead and put a new set on and send him out. And unpause the game. All right, so right now they are fixing his car with the tweaks that I just made. And then he'll go out. Let's click on Mawson and switch over to him. All right, so he broke his own track record. And this green logo, that means he's going to pit. Too much roll in the car, handling feels soft. Well, he's coming in already. He looks like he's racing well. I mean, he's got a good time. All right, so as soon as he gets in, pause, and we're going to hit send out. That's going to pull up his knowledge information. All right, so he's great on the downforce, poor on the handling, good on the speed balance. Now, after this next one, I'll show you how to use these, but downforce is great, so I want to tweak that a little bit. Handling is poor, so handling is suspension. So let's bring it down and split that difference. You have to go one way or the other. That's either going to make it better or worse. Speed balance is good. All right, let's up that a little bit in this direction and see what happens. And downforce, let's dial that up just a little bit. And tire choice, let's put him on another set of softs. Continue, send out, unpause. All right, let's go check on Fuoco over here. Now, I'm not having anything with the strategy done. All right, you can see they're working on his car, and then he'll go out. He's still on his out lap. He's coming around the last turn into the home stretch. Now, Sato just beat the track record for today on that third leg. Mawson still holds it on the first 2. All right, so now he's actually learning. And the goal is to get your knowledge up as high as possible. The higher your knowledge, the shorter that green bar will be. All right, Fuoco set a personal best in the first cycle. Alright, the gearing is weird, so let's bring him in right now. Alright, how's he doing? Alright, Fuoco should be coming into the pits here. And everything's on this timer, so it's important that you move very fast. So pause. Alright, send out again. Alright, so we've learned a little bit more. And right now he is good, poor, and okay. So if we look at his first one, he was good, good, and very poor. Alright, now he's good, good, and okay. So I want to use this setup. So you notice when you clicked on this one, it reset it to this first one, good, good, and very poor. Now, you can see where the orange triangle is on the screen, right underneath this little marker, right? So, we were still good. We went from good to poor in handling. So handling, we want to go the other direction, I think. Oh wait, so we were good. Okay, no, I think we want to go the other way. Alright, so yeah, we want to go that way. Actually, I'm confusing myself here. Alright, so we're going to use this setup. And this is the one, okay, so we want to be back towards this orange line with handling here, but I want to go farther. And we were okay, but we were very poor. Now, do we go farther over here, or do we get way back on the other side? Let's come and split that difference. I don't think I want to be there, but let's look right there. Alright, and alright, let's do that. Let's send him out on a new set of, well, let's send him out on that original set. Alright, unpause it. Alright, so we're having an issue with his car. Alright, let's go back and check on Mawson. Alright, downforce is feeling off, so let's bring him in and adjust that. Alright, Fuoco's now on his outlap. Don't worry about the qualifying, you know. Alright, so we have unlocked qualifying trim. Alright, pause, send out. Now, let's take a look at his new information. So he's excellent now. So handling we've got dialed in. Alright. Now, this was great and it went to good. So downforce went the wrong way. Alright, so it was great. I don't think we need to move it a ton. Just a tad. And that should get us close. Now, we know that the handling is excellent. So we want to tweak that to keep it right there where we were. And we're poor and we were good before. Alright, so we need to go the other way on the speed. Let's come out there. Alright, now let's double check everything. So we were great. Now we're good. And alright, and we're excellent. So we're dialed in here. Alright, let's keep him on that set of softs. Actually, let's put him back on this set. Alright, unpause it. Let's get out to Fuoco. Let's speed it up a little bit. And the longer they stay out, the more they will learn. I'm just looking for any comments to pop up here. And anytime you want to pause it, just hit your space bar. Alright, Fuoco set a new personal best in the first cycle and the second circuit. Alright, whatever we've done on the downforce, I don't think it's helping. Alright, so we're going to bring him in again. The downforce feels bang on. Nice job. So we'll let him stay out. Alright, so now he's on his run. Where's number 20? Alright, he should be coming into the pit here in a second. Mawson just set a new fastest lap. Alright, and pause. Alright, so we're going to send him out again. And we'll get a look. So every time he goes out, he learns a little bit more about the car. Now, the better their feedback rating, the better you know this is or is not. So he could still be way off. He hadn't woke up yet. But yeah, it's time. Well, alright, so we went from good to poor to excellent, so we've dialed in handling. Alright, now we're okay here, so here we were good, here we were good. Alright, so moving it to the right made it worse. So downforce, we need to come... I think we need to go farther to the left there. Alright, because we need to go from good to great to excellent. So, yeah, let's shift downforce way over. Alright, handling is your suspension. Alright, we want to keep that at excellent. Alright, our speed balance is very poor. Alright, so we were very poor. Alright, right now we are here. Now the tweaks have moved us off to the left. Alright, we were okay, very poor. Alright, so I think we're going to want to tweak that way over to the right. Alright, now we can come back right there. And... so everything you tweak will affect everything just a little bit. Now the one thing I don't know is the tire pressure and the camber. I don't know how that affects things. I'll have to Google that at some point. Alright, so the downforce, we were good. Good. Okay, so we got worse going this way. That's why we've moved it to the left. The handling we're dialed in on our previous setting, which was excellent. Alright, so tire choice. I'm going to keep him on these. Let's send him out. Alright, they're fixing his car. Alright, let's go look at Mawson. Okay, so you see he's coming in. I haven't called him in yet, but he's only doing the 2 laps, right? And then he does the out lap and then his qualifying lap. Speed balance right on the money. Alright, so we've paused it. We've got a good and 2 excellents. So that's good. Alright, so these are exactly where we want them to be. This is the one we need to try to tweak a little bit. So again, the 3rd lap is current. So let's go. So that was great, then good, then good. Great, good. All right, well, I want him to be at least to great. So good is, we're in a good now. We were in a good there. And then kind of in between was great. So you're going to have to tweak that a little bit. I want him to be closer to that great, so let's just do that. So we want it to be right, okay, right there. A little bit more. I'm going to put it just a touch past, and that should stay great, or maybe jumping to excellent. We already know too far will go to good. All right. Ooh, wow. That's not helping me any. Okay. All right, wow, that is really affecting us there. Gee whiz. All right, hold on. Use that setup. Okay, now. No. Dang. Very sensitive there. Alright, let me use that setup again. Alright, that gets me close to great right there. That may be the best that I can do. Alright, that's going to keep us pretty close to excellent. Get us a little bit better downforce right to that great area. That may be the best that we can do. Alright, tire choice. Let's keep you on those. We basically only want to ruin one set of tires. Alright. Alright, let's go look at Fuoco now. And we'll still be able to reset this come race time. Okay, I just kind of wanted you to see how we handle practice, how we're trying to get our setup knowledge done, and how to dial in the car. So hopefully that's made a little sense. You just kind of have to play with all the little setups in the car to try to get it where you want it. Alright, let's bring him in. The downforce has gotten worse. Alright, so we're having a lot of issues here. Alright, so let's take another look at him. I mean, we only have 26 seconds left. Alright, now you see the lines get a little shorter because of his knowledge. Alright, now this was excellent. And you can see just that little bit on handling from the yellow line to the orange triangle, switched it from great to excellent to great. So we want handling. Not even that much, really. Alright, alright, the worst thing, alright, let's see, great, poor. Alright, so we've gotten speed better. That's great. Now, poor is the one we really need to address. Alright, now we were good up here. too far there, so I'm thinking somewhere between those two triangles on the downforce. Somewhere in between those, and we're going to split the difference, and I think we've done that right there. Now, handling, we want to get back up to where it was for excellent. And there we go. I think we're good there. Now, speed balance, we want to bring it back right there. All right. Oh, man. Okay. All right. So downforce is good. I think we've got speed balance where we want it. I really want to try to get that handling back. So handling. All right, I think we're going to go there. All right, let's keep him on these and let's get him back out if he has time. Unpause it. All right, so they've learned qualifying trim 2. Arrow's feeling great, just right. All right, we're out of time. So he was not able to get out of the garage, which is fine. Ooh, the rain's coming down hard. All right, we learned about soft tires. Lawson finished second in the qualifying as far as best speed. All right, so that was qualifying. That was practice. And again, just trying to dial in the car. Fuoco had a lot of problems. We'll hit continue. We get a little bit of, all right, we got some, Ernst Hofletner was pretty happy. All right, we'll continue there, and it is race day, and you can see it's raining. All right, well, what we're going to do is we're going to put a cut here, and we will have the practice video. We'll come back in the next video and we will cover setting up the car to start the actual race and have our race itself. So guys, this has been RC. Thanks for checking out the video, and we will be back with race day in the next video. Thanks a lot. Take care. Bye.